The next president of the United States will probably have the opportunity to appoint anywhere from 2 to 4 Supreme Court justices. That is enormous power.
That's right, Carly. 2 to 4 new justices coming to this building soon. With such high stakes in the presidential election, Fix the Court traveled to Iowa to talk to candidates and voters from both parties about the High Court.
The Supreme Court is not the supreme branch of government.
Otherwise, we are not a government of laws. We are not a government of men. We are a government of an oligarchy that is completely removed from our society.
That's not democracy. That is oligarchy. That is oligarchy. Let's be honest about it.
We want to do things that make sense for the times in which we live.
With 4 justices in or near their 80s, and 5 of them having served for longer than 24 years on the court, what makes sense to us is ending life tenure. We asked some candidates about that.
On that note, I'm concerned about the Supreme Court.
I'm concerned about the Supreme Court.
I'm concerned about the Supreme Court and how it's become the most powerful and least accountable part of our government. And I'm wondering if you would support term limits or ending life tenure or any other sort of reforms that would make it more accountable to the American people.
You better know somebody, really know them, if you're going to determine that they deserve a lifetime appointment.
Fiorina's father served for 35 years on the federal bench, and we think that's why she doesn't support term limits.
I absolutely support term limits for the Justice Department people in the courts. I don't think anybody ought to have a federal job for life. Nobody, including justices and Supreme Court judges.
Gone from judicial review to judicial supremacy and judicial edict. And that's where the other branches of government need to stand up and say, no, you can't do this.
Santorum doesn't support a term limits amendment, but he seemed interested in a possible legislative fix.
I think Supreme Court justices and federal judges, we need to reevaluate how long they serve also, because when we put lifetime limits in for them, the average age of death was 47. And that has changed now.
Carson and Huckabee aren't the only presidential hopefuls who support ending life tenure at the High Court. Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, for example, do as well, though they weren't in the Hawkeye State when we were. We did, though, meet dozens of voters across the political spectrum who back a policy change.
Do you guys support term limits for Supreme Court justices?
Perhaps an upper age limit for judges would be in place, since you don't want a senile judge.
In Germany, they have an age limit for Supreme Court justices.
Really?
Germany, if you're 68 years old, you have to retire automatically from the
I think
Supreme
that'd be
Court.
a good idea.
You think that would be good?
Yes,
Well,
don't you? You
might
look
not
at the
be
health
so-
of like Ruth Bader Ginsburg and some of these that just, man, you wonder if they're actually cognizant and working as far as, or if it's just the underlings that are writing all the opinions and position papers.
But yes, the idea that the president could be choosing some of the next Supreme Court justices,
I think it'll be
that's
a
something
good-
you've got to keep in mind when you're voting.
Some of them do need to retire. And I was in school thinking they could be there until they die.
I think there should be term limits on the justices because when they get in there, they're there until they die, is my understanding, or retire voluntarily. So yes, I think there should be term limits, and yes, it's important.
The justices that get appointed during this next president's term is going to decide, what our future looks like.
And the next president, we hope, appoints individuals to the court who not only pledge to serve only 18 years on the bench, but also can work from the inside to make the Supreme Court more open and accountable to the American people.